What's good, y'all? Welcome to 4100 Grant. We on episode
12.
12.
Season finale.
Don't say.
Yeah, this is going to be our season finale for the year 2021.
See you 2021. It's been real.
So this is going to be a little off the rails. It's not going to be the normal format.
Nope.
We're going to have a legitimate open run.
Yeah.
We down one.
Show.
We down one due to health and safety protocols.
Yeah, we got one in health and safety protocols right now.
We down one because everybody
heard.
blew his knees out doing the twerk, rape my knee challenge.
Whoa.
He did the rape my knee challenge.
You was with the shits?
I said he, nigga.
I heard a we.
I said he, nigga.
I heard a we.
He blew his knee.
What's the rape my knee child?
Yeah, y'all raping knees?
You ain't see the rape the
The
knee.
fuckers.
I'm going to send it to you in the group.
I'm pretty sure it's scrape my knees or some
You
shit.
said T is in Tom or P is in Patrick. You said rape or rape?
Rape yellow.
Okay. All right. Raped my knee.
Yo, as y'all can see, it's already we already off to a hell of a start. But yeah, we are down one. We missing Vic.
Shout out to
Vic is
Vic.
legitimately in health and safety protocol. So get well soon, Vic. We miss you,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Happy we miss you here, and we know you'll be ready come 2022.
Yes, sir.
For the next one. So let's get right into it.
Get down in them introductions.
I was gonna do something else first. But.
Walk away. Do what you want to do.
It's a hostile takeover.
All right.
Nigga, get to them intros, nigga. He like your cellmate.
Nigga, the introductions is
your
my
hand in
favorite
my
part.
pocket.
You on
Nigga.
top bunk tonight, buddy.
Yeah, nigga.
Hey, the introduction is my favorite part. Next season, we gonna do them like NFL's Monday night football jumps and shit. Make a fuck up name out of the school of West Virginia's culinary football school.
All right, but before we do that, let's get to 4100 Grand. It's brought to you by and sponsored by the Paul Bear J.
We need the sound for that. I need to hit the dome.
We need the dong. Yeah, we need the dong for that.
Oh, when I come down to the ring and I want something to drink. Me and the Undertaker, oh yes, the
It's pretty good,
Undertaker. We drink the lemonade and we only drink the blackberry because we come from the blackness and the creatures of the night.
That's pretty good. If y'all don't know, that's Paul Bear. Rest in peace, Paul Bear.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, though.
He was a wrestling valet for one of the more famous wrestlers,
Get me a tipsy tea.
The Undertaker, who is now retired.
Prince of the Darkness.
Yeah, now he's retired. So now we'll get to Dre's favorite part, introductions. And since this is his favorite part, I think I'll let him go
Let
first.
him lead
Let
the
him
way.
go for it. Go ahead, Dre.
Ricky Henderson.
Let's go, baby. That's right. Straight up, it's your boy DRE. Do right every day, man. Black man is God. Right out of this Abbey City. Fuck with this 4100 Grant click, man. And, you know, it's the end of the year, and we came to get down, man. And I'm passing the big shoot.
Mr. ASMR.
Right.
What's up, Mr. Birdman, man? The birthday boy.
He's still drunk.
He's still drunk.
Steady sipping, still tipping. On 4 foes, you bitches.
Yeah, he been drunk since the
Always
12th.
dripping.
He been drunk
Week
since
later.
the 12th.
Nigga came out the womb slurring.
Since the 11th, he been drunk.
Slide out the womb.
Birthday boy, man. The Juster, man. LOL. About to have a lot of laughs today, man.
Yeah, happy belated birthday. Bird's
Happy
birthday
belated
was on the
birthday.
12th.
Birthday
Happy
nigga.
belated.
And he elected not the host, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm
did.
still on his ass.
Yeah.
Pause about that.
He turned down an opportunity to host. He said that that's not his lane. That's not his role on the team.
There it is.
Yeah, he's very comfortable in his role apparently.
Apparently.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ace.
It's your boy, Ace, you know, the man, the myth, the legend. We're here, last episode of the year. We're going to celebrate the holidays. We're going to celebrate each other, families. Shout out to the black women in the world. Mm-hmm. This isn't a PSA like we selling anything or we dropping an album, anything. We just want y'all to know that we notice how you guys make this holiday season actually worth it.
Nah, for real.
It's a family aspect. It's not about the gifts. I'm glad we all come from families where that didn't matter. as much as it did the camaraderie and coming together, the fellowship.
Except for Vic spoiled ass.
Yeah, Vic, the one who ain't here, the spoiled motherfucker was home.
motherfucker.
They got everything.
Something different about that.
Right. He gonna watch this shit back and be like,
gifts.
TVs and motherfucking Sega Genesis, nigga. I'm like, damn, I had to get one or the other.
Like, nigga, I had a black and white.
I didn't even get one.
Listen,
It didn't happen.
Now you played Sonic on black and white TV.
my shit was from the pawn shop, my nigga.
Right.
My antenna had aluminum foil on it.
Shut the fuck up.
Straight up.
About to
With the
have,
pliers on
With the pliers on the motherfucking knob.
nigga, we about to have a
Floor model TV,
man.
floor
God,
models.
And when they come from them families, they don't even get rid of the floor model. They just take the new TV and sit it right on top of
Sit
it.
on top of the
old
motherfucker.
one. That's right.
It's a TV stand now.
That's right. All right, y'all. I'm Trey. As usual, I'll be your master ceremony. I'll be taking us through this wild ride on our season finale here. It's been fun. We're 12 episodes in. We've had a bunch of highs.
Oh, yeah.
A couple lows, but a bunch of highs. For the most part, this has been one of the best things I think as a group that we've ever done. And I look forward to 2022.
And you know what though? Because our first episode was in like April, dog. I mean, we was on the Grizzly with these episodes, dog.
Nah, for real, we really were.
Yeah, this is a grind.
Yeah.
And shout out to our producer, our I mean, he wears so many hats. I don't know exactly what to call
The
him.
one-man production crew.
Yeah, the production crew.
Mr. Onah Joe himself.
Yeah, he definitely gonna chop it up.
Malcolm.
We got Malcolm.
Excellent.
He's always behind the camera, so we'll make sure we acknowledge that he puts in.
One of the top producers in the DMV.
Oh, no,
Listen. Hold the fucking mics.
listen,
Hold the
listen.
phones. Hold the
Listen,
phones.
listen.
Hold the fucking phones. We ain't number 2. We ain't number 3. My nigga number 1. The best. The 2 E's. Hey, Dre, how many E's we got on that motherfucker? Hey, Dre. The best producer in the DMV.
The best there
no
is.
hate, no shade on y'all. Same thing I say about the Tipsy Tea. No shade on y'all selling liquids out here, but it ain't the Tipsy Tea.
It's just
y'all
not
ain't,
the same.
Y'all not
There's
mixing and
levels to
producing
it.
like this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's just
saying?
levels to it.
It's levels to the shit.
This ain't
The
that.
best there is, the best there was,
Best there ever will
best
be.
there ever will be.
Period.
So yeah, we got Malcolm behind the camera. We'll make sure we acknowledge that because we 12 episodes in, and a lot of the graphics that y'all see, a lot of the editing that y'all see, that's not us sitting up here. That's all Malcolm
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
We may give a suggestion,
Yeah, from time to time,
but it's all him.
but that's all him. Yeah.
One last thing before we get started.
Yeah.
We want to shout you out. The people
Yeah.
that's at home watching this.
We appreciate
The
you.
viewers, the subscribers, thank you for clicking, taking your time. I know it's a long video.
Yeah, we working on that. There's gonna be some changes.
We gonna make some
2022.
changes, but you can listen. You ain't gotta watch. You can
Yeah,
listen
got
still.
some
Had
content.
that
But-
down on the background.
We've been taking notes. We've been taking what you guys' comments have been to heed, and we're gonna make it better for you guys going into 22. Thank you.
Yeah, the other part of that is too is that, like I said, this is a process, and we're gonna get better as it comes. I think 2022 will be a better year than 2021. I want to say 2020.
21.
2020 just sounds it's easier
never
to
ending.
say.
It's
Yeah,
never
it's
ending.
easier to say. I don't know why I want to say that.
2020 was so fucked up that it felt like that motherfucker never ended.
Nigga still is.
I mean, we got a segment where we're talking about the best and the worst, people of the year. But was 2020 one of the worst years ever? I mean, since I've been alive, it had to be the worst year of all time.
For what I seen, Slim, we ain't never seen shit get like this, bro.
Yeah, I think 2001 was a bad year. We had 9/11 in 2001. That was pretty, but it didn't last as long.
96 was fucked up too.
96
Blizzard 96. We got hit.
You had the Atlanta bombings.
Atlanta
in
bombing.
96,
We
and
was fucked up
96.
96.
So 96 wasn't a good year either, but 2001 wasn't a great year either. I mean, me and Dre were in high school. We remember getting
They took us out of school,
pushed
bro.
us out of the school, so we had to leave.
And when that bomb hit the Pentagon, dog, we was right across the water.
We were right across the water, right? Because that's where our
We
school
felt
was
that
at.
shit. That shit
Yeah.
rocked the whole Southwest, bro.
Yeah.
So I think 2001, but 2020, man, golly, people were losing their jobs, working from
lives.
home. And the worst part was that a lot of people were losing family members. Man. That shit was unreal. So here we are in 2021. It's December of 2021. You got Omicron or Americron or whatever.
Marion.
Marion, whatever you want to fucking call this shit.
Dancing.
And you have a society. Me and Dre was talking about this earlier, but you got a society that's talking about vaccinations as if the vaccination is going to protect you from catching the actual shit. And let us go on record as saying that vaccinations are good if you're going to go get them, it's fine. But nothing is going to prevent you from actually catching what is out there, other than the protocols that they put in place, wearing your mask, social distancing.
They taught you that in sex ed.
Yeah.
They say, hey, a condom is 99.9.
Exactly.
It's still a 1% chance, my G.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Right. So
Yeah.
practice what they telling you to practice.
So some of this is you don't always have to go out. You ain't got to always go out to that, that night out. You don't always have to
Happy
go.
hour, hit the
You don't
bar.
always have to go. I think that going forward is where the change will be. Is that maybe, all right, I don't have to go to happy hour every week. Maybe every other week, or maybe once or twice a month, or whatever the case may be. I think those are the subtle changes that need to happen, because what's getting ready to happen in PG County has already started with the kids is we're just reverting right back to where we were in 2020. Everybody gonna be at home.
Hamster wheel.
Nah,
Yeah,
Trey.
hamster
We
wheel.
outside.
Yeah, which is the dumbest shit in the world.
We outside.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
So I'm gonna get off my soapbox now, but that's something I wanted to get off. That vaccinations are cool if you're gonna get them, but let's be very clear.
it's just it's a protective layer.
Yeah,
It's a layer.
yeah, that's it.
That's it.
It will not stop you from catching COVID, Marion, or Omicron, whatever the hell it is.
You possibly won't die, but you will get it.
But you can catch it, and people are still catching it. I mean, look at NFL, NBA. How many players on health and safety?
35 NBA players in the last 4 days.
There you go.
What is it? 46 in the NFL over the last week.
There you go. And we got one of our own in health and safety protocol
Vic,
right now.
The Vato in health and safety protocol right now. Can't fucking shift the gear for his life right now.
It's probably killing him.
How about
He probably just sitting at home in his chair doing
Mad
like
as shit.
this. Just
I'm surprised I ain't get a COD invite right now. Like, log in, nigga, log in.
But y'all got time.
Hey,
Y'all
but
ain't,
we-
y'all ain't going on right now.
Y'all ain't on.
Young, DC just got locked in for 844 cases yesterday, son.
For COVID?
Yeah.
New cases?
That was the
New
highest.
cases. That's
Yesterday
the
was
highest, yesterday.
no day before yesterday was actually the highest. Before that, it was 565.
Yeah, well, they said they broke it today already.
Yeah, they already broke it today.
So
Already.
let's get so the question is, what was the craziest or worst moment in 2021? We'll start with Dre. What you got?
I mean, for me personally, is all the family and friends that we lost. But for us, I mean, it was plenty. I mean, they done took down the Pied Piper of R&B. You know what I'm saying?
Beloved talk.
For the record, I never called that nigga that. I never called that nigga that.
It's the Pied-
What's the Pied Piper's thing? It was with the kids.
He
right?
lures kids
He
with a
lures
fucking
kids, right?
flute
Yeah.
I thought it was mice.
into dark alleys.
They say mice and children. You know what I'm saying? It's always
It's
interchangeable.
interchangeable because you don't want to say children. It seems like a predator or
Yeah.
whatever.
You
the
mean
case may be.
R. Kelly?
Yeah. So
Yeah, he was Pied Piper.
So that's for you for them finally getting up to R. Kelly.
But then also, dog, the insurrection was fucked up, but it also should have awakened a lot of people to the realities of shit here in America, dog. Because if the 4100 Grant clique formed up and wanted to go to the Capitol, what
We'd
would have
probably
happened?
be dead.
We wouldn't be making no
Wouldn't
4100
be no
Grant.
probably.
listen,
They bust it
come
out.
on, probably,
shit.
nigga. We wouldn't make it
They
on
gonna
a
bust our
step.
shit.
Yeah.
They gonna bust our shit.
We
Make
would
sense.
not make it.
Because let's
Stop.
remember, there was only one person who was actually shot.
Yeah, and it was a
There.
white woman.
It was a white woman. She was killed.
Yeah,
She was
but
killed.
she was about that action. She was
But
trying.
when they
yeah.
saw her climbing through that window,
With that shield,
they popped her.
young boy said, bop, 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 bop.
their ass.
Honestly, she was bullshitting her business, knowing it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they all were.
They was all bullshitting their business, but the fact that they made it that far and got to do all that, and it's a whole thing about this. You know what I'm saying?
The funniest picture of that joint, though, not to cut you off, Dre. So the lady was in the wheelchair with all the dust on her and shit. She was like, like that sums up 2021 for me, young. Like the dust has settled, young.
Yeah.
He just started with it. You know what I'm saying? That shit happened, dog. But that might have set the whole tone for 2020.
I think so
dog.
too, though.
It set the
for
tone.
real.
It definitely
I think
did.
so too, because it put it in perspective to like the whole racism thing. Like it put it in perspective for motherfuckers. Like
alive and well.
yeah, like real life. Put it in perspective.
It
like,
was
this shit
spilled,
is real out
spilled
here.
out for you, son.
Yeah,
It's like Ye said years ago, you know, racism's still alive. They just be concealing it. They no longer conceal it.
Yeah.
They no longer conceal it.
And then when it comes from the president, like he gives the okay to do it. Like what the fuck? Yeah.
I mean, somebody hand just up his ass anyway, so I don't really
Yeah,
care for
they
that.
all
Yeah.
That
puppets.
don't matter. It came from the president's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who
I
told him
know
to
what you- I
say
feel
it,
you. I
it
feel what
came
you're
from
saying.
him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's wild. That definitely was pivotal for 2021 right there.
It set the tone for 2021 for
Yeah.
sure.
This what kind of year 2021 gonna be, y'all.
For me, I think it's the craziest thing, not the worst thing, but the craziest thing is my good man Bill Cosby getting out, young.
Yeah, that's why I was
true.
gonna go.
It was like
Yeah.
I didn't see it happening. I didn't see that coming at all on my 2021 bingo card.
Right.
I ain't see that happening. It was crazy, and
I smile.
he has
upon
made
it,
no
though.
statement since.
Yeah, I smile upon
Which I
it.
love.
Yeah.
It's like
I love everything about
silence is
that.
golden.
That nigga can't see.
Oh, Murray.
Yeah, he's
No,
gone
man.
blind, partially blind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Need your eyes
yeah,
to
but he
talk.
can talk.
He
Though.
can talk.
Cosby
But he's
going.
refusing to.
Yeah.
And I love it.
And I appreciate that. As far as the worst thing,
Anything you say can and will be used against you.
right.
That's
As far as
Straight
my
up.
feelings on the worst thing of the year, it varies. The insurrection was one of the worst things, but just the natural loss of life due to this pandemic and people,
dog.
Too much.
idiocracy of not following guidelines that are in place.
Simple
The common
guidelines,
sense stuff. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we're all here. It's 5 of us right here today. We can't have 25 of us here to do this.
Right.
We know that. Some people would do the same exact thing, but have 25 people here and wonder why 13 of them got COVID. It's like, come on now, we don't know where everybody's traveling. We are close, we know things, but we don't know everything about everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if you went to the gym this morning, Trey.
It's true.
You know,
It's true.
Randoms at the gym.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's just one of those things where that's the worst thing to me, like people negligence and not caring for others and being selfish in the midst of this
That's the
pandemic.
perfect
Hey,
word,
Big A,
negligence.
They negligent for
I
free.
tried to pull a
too.
word out for Dre today.
No,
I
no,
tried
that's,
to pull a word out.
that was
But-
perfect.
They negligent for free too, though.
Oh,
You know
it's
what
free
I'm saying?
99.
For the free 99.
Free
We
99.
see like the ball players they cashing the shit. Well, them niggas getting millions. But what about the motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? The we outside motherfuckers.
Oh, the essential workers.
Yeah, you're not on a guaranteed contract. You know what I mean? Like the NBA players, NFL players, they guaranteed, regardless of whatever
They just-
happens, they're gonna get they gonna get their money.
They just told Urban Miles they wasn't paying his white ass.
Yeah, you can get.
They told him that this morning.
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
your
he'll
bitch
file a
ass.
lawsuit. He'll get his money.
They said they paying him the bonus money.
bonus money.
But he ain't getting no more. They
that's
made
still,
agreement.
Again, that's still
Still paying.
That's still guaranteed money.
Right.
For me, it's the kids. I feel bad for the kids, and having to distance learn. And sitting in the house, I watched my son, and it was torture for him. It really was. It was torture for him, and I felt so bad for him because he wanted that social interaction with his friends. As y'all know, my son was supposed to come live with me, supposed to stay with me, and he chose not to. And it has nothing to do with me or the school. It has everything to do with the fact that he had to be around his friends. He's a social being. He's a social person. So he wants to be.
Sagittarius.
He's a Sagittarius. So
Right.
he wants to be around his friends. He wants to hang out. He loves being around his friends. And then when he went to this new school, he made new friends. So he enjoys it.
Right.
And I just feel bad for him. And now PG County is going back to
Virtual
learning for a few weeks. And I just feel bad. I really, really feel bad for the kids because one of the things that I think, here's the thing. If it were not for school, me and Dre would not be friends. We met each other in school. That's where we met.
So this whole shit would be different.
It would be different.
Nah, it really would.
That's what me and
The
Dre met.
dynamic of all of us would be totally
It'd
different.
be totally
It
different.
would be different.
It'd be totally different.
Me and Dre's friendship started in school, and we've been tight ever since, right? So
Since '98, dog.
since '98. So that to me, and I feel bad for him because I'm like, man, he doesn't get to do the sleepovers. We had a sleepover every weekend.
Every weekend, niggas was
We ordered
Somebody
carry out.
house.
Curry out.
Go,
Carry
Grant,
out.
wherever.
It
We
didn't
did.
matter. We
Just
was hanging out.
wilding, yeah.
Video games, Royal Rumbles.
Royal
Yeah,
Rumbles.
all of that.
Oh, Royal Rumbles,
Royal
bro.
Rumbles was the
Royal
shit.
Rumbles,
I
bro.
feel
I'm
bad.
still trying to figure out how niggas jump off the
Steps.
in Bird basement.
Nigga.
I was going through the ceiling.
Bruh.
Nigga. Swanton bomb, niggas.
Yeah.
So those are the things that I feel like he's missing.
Yeah,
he's missing
definitely.
out
Robbed
on.
of.
He's
He's
getting
definitely
robbed of,
robbed, yeah.
and the pandemic is not helping. You said it right, negligence. But in other words, you said it's selfish.
Selfishness.
And we have a culture of selfishness, right? Everybody is me.
We outside.
And
Niggas feel like they
rebellion.
owe
And
something.
rebellious on
And
top
rebellion,
of that, right?
Yeah. Selfishness and rebellion. 'Cause
When-
somebody told them, so they're not gonna do it.
And niggas feel like they owe something. That's the one thing I hate about black people.
Yeah.
You always feel like somebody owe you
Yeah,
something.
this sense of entitlement.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody owe you nothing.
So you had other countries who shut their country down
Straight up.
for a week or two,
Netherlands,
and then New Zealand and gone.
nothing.
And they were back to living a normal life. You ask Americans to do it. Why I gotta do that? I
always
should be
fun.
able to da 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 da.
Right.
That's that First Amendment shit.
That freedom of
Right?
speech.
That freedom, yeah. you know?
Israel was chilling, Mo.
Yeah. And then everybody's getting back to normal. Here we are. Now we're fighting
Right
a new
back at
variant.
square
We
one.
fighting,
Hey.
It was Delta a few months ago. Now we're fighting another variant.
Hey, let me
and
hit
it's
y'all
going
with
to keep
this.
happening because as a unit, and I say unit as in America, America, we can't get on the same page and just say, all right, listen, this next 2 weeks gonna be tough as hell.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody stay your ass inside.
Niggas soft,
You know what I'm saying?
right?
Yeah.
Because we have these states with independent, policies that they proceed on
Right.
that don't.
Nah, let's go.
Every state has their own. They can do whatever.
Yeah,
they
their own
want.
bylaws
Yeah.
and everything. Where it's like the federal law,
Yeah.
they don't have to abide
They don't have to
by.
abide by
It's
that.
like
We
what the
don't
fuck?
like that. We're
That
not
doesn't
doing
make
that.
sense, young.
I mean, you could take Maryland and DC for instance. You got Maryland 1 week that's implementing the mask
We
mandate.
literally talked
and you
about that
got
the last
DC that's
episode.
lifting the mask mandate, motherfucker. We're talking
then they
about
bringing it back.
miles, just a few miles of separation.
Not even.
Checking with Mr. Had type shit.
Feet, literally.
Feet.
You talking about
Yeah.
Tacoma to
Separation.
Silver Spring?
Yeah.
It's
Eastern
literally
Avenue.
across the street.
Whole
It's like-
Eastern Avenue is DC and Maryland.
So
like that.
DC and Maryland, y'all can't have a conversation and say,
Right.
let's get on the same page.
Right.
DC, Maryland, Virginia, we can't get on the same page. And say,
I'm
listen,
on
this
Eastern Avenue, 49th and Qualls, but I'm gonna go on the other side, Addison Road.
Well,
I ain't
yeah.
got with my mask.
one
Like, what the fuck?
sidewalk to the
Yeah.
other sidewalk
Yeah.
is two separate states. Well, district and a state.
Right.
Right? But
Different
have
rules.
two
Right.
separate rules.
Right.
Selfish.
Yeah, do y'all remember before the pandemic hit, it was like all these mass shootings, like in these places. Then we went on the COVID break or whatever we took there, and then as soon as shit came back, bruh, the mass shootings are back.
Well, because you have large gatherings
Yeah.
of people,
Right.
So you can't have a mass shooting
Without
unless
the- without the
a large
gathering.
gathering.
Right.
If
Without
you
a
just
mass.
shoot all 5 of us right here, it's not a mass shooting. It's just 5 niggas got shot.
2 plus 2 equals 4.
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, that's just
Straight
it.
mad.
Yeah. So look, we're gonna wrap this up. Like I said, I was getting ready to say free balling. I was literally getting ready to say it. We are free for all in.
Freestyling. We freestyling. Style is for free.
This show.
Hey, man.
So we're done with this segment. However, we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the best thing that's happened in 2021.